Think of a blockchain like a massive warehouse filled with millions of transparent glass safes. You can walk right up to them, look through the glass, and see exactly how much money is inside. Today, these safes are secure because their digital locks are too strong for any current computer to break. But a new kind of machine is being built in labs today, the quantum computer. For these glass safes, a quantum computer acts as an ultimate lock breaker, a tool so powerful it can snap open the digital security we rely on today. The danger isn't waiting for that machine to be finished. Hackers are already running a strategy called Harvest Now, Decrypt Later. They are stealing and hoarding these locked boxes today, taking them back to their own warehouses and waiting for the day the lockbreaker is ready. Because blockchain records are public and permanent, every transaction you make today is recorded forever. If your security is exposed now, it stays exposed. The thieves don't need to break in today. They just need to keep your record on file. This means the quantum threat isn't a future problem we can deal with later. It's a present-day exposure. Every digital safe sitting in that warehouse right now is already being targeted for a break-in that will happen years down the road. National security and global standards groups have set 2030 as the absolute deadline for retiring current locking methods. But the clock is moving faster. New research shows the computing power needed to break these locks is much lower than previous guesses. It drops by 20 times. When the machine is easier to build, it arrives sooner. The math tells us the lockbreaker will be ready much earlier than the industry originally planned for. Most blockchain companies say they are ready. They point to their research teams and their public planning documents. But there is a massive gap between having a plan on paper and actually having defenses running on the network to protect your money. A plan for 2029 doesn't help you if your data is being harvested today. In a race against a ticking clock, the only thing that matters is which networks are actually using these defenses right now. You might assume these networks can just swap out the old locks for new ones, but traditional blockchains have a deep design flaw. The lock is permanently tied to the safe. You can't just change the lock without moving everything inside. To get protected, you have to do the work yourself. You have to build a brand new, quantum-resistant safe, and then manually transfer all your assets from the old one to the new one. This is what we call opt-in security. It only works if millions of individual people perfectly follow these steps. If you zoom out, it looks like a chaotic mess of people trying to move their money at the same time, with many getting lost or stuck along the way. Think of all the people who have lost their passwords, or the accounts that have been inactive for years. Even the creator of Bitcoin has 1 million coins sitting in old safes. If those owners don't manually move their funds, billions of dollars will be left permanently exposed for the lockbreaker to take. When security is optional, it is almost guaranteed to fail. What started as a math problem has turned into a human problem, and you can't solve a quantum threat by hoping millions of people will all act in time. This risk isn't just for people holding digital coins. It affects digital versions of the dollar, assets designed to stay at a steady price. These digital dollars don't usually have their own security. They just sit inside the safes provided by other blockchains. If the blockchain underneath them is vulnerable, those digital dollars are vulnerable too. They inherit every single weakness and every manual migration headache of the network they live on. We are even seeing new professional networks that offer quantum-safe options, but they still make those options voluntary. A vetted bank or institution that forgets to opt in is just as exposed as an individual user. In our connected world of digital finance, an optional upgrade is a weak link. If one layer of the foundation is left vulnerable, the whole system is at risk of falling apart. To tell if a network is actually prepared for the quantum threat, you don't need a math degree. You just need to ask 3 questions to see through the marketing. First, is it on by default? A safe system doesn't ask you to move your money. Instead, the lock mechanically transforms into a stronger shape while your money stays exactly where it is. Second, does it stay fast? These stronger locks are much heavier. If the math is too slow, the whole network grinds to a halt. A global payment system is useless if it takes minutes to confirm a transaction. Security that destroys the system's speed isn't a real solution. Third, is your identity built right into the foundation? In the best designs, who you are is separated from the specific lock you are using. When identity is built in, the system can rotate your security credentials automatically behind the scenes. It takes the burden off the user and puts it on the network. The system defends you, so you don't have to defend yourself. The math for quantum safety is already finished. The real challenge now is implementation, upgrading the world's digital safes without causing chaos or requiring everyone to become a security expert. Right now, less than 1% of blockchain projects have an actual working defense. Most are still just talking about it. The winner won't be the one who announced a plan first. It will be the network built to handle the change automatically, keeping the money safe and transparent, no matter how powerful the lockbreaker becomes.